I wasn't going to talk about this, but now it's just gotten too weird, too dark. I don't know. There's just something very off about Erika Kirk.
There is a lot of content to be had, and we have so many amazing things down the pipeline that we are working on currently that will
unveil in due time.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
It's like, lady, didn't your husband just get his face blown off like 2 seconds ago? And not to be insensitive about it, but everyone's thinking it. No one wants to be the asshole. No one wants to say it. Everyone's thinking it.
Hey, he said it. I didn't. And just for the record, a lot of people have been talking about Erika Kirk for a few weeks now. I didn't really want to do it because I thought it was a little too soon, a little insensitive, but now I think I have to because the evidence regarding her past is at this point too overwhelming. So let's get into it. Starting at the very beginning, Erika was born Erika Lane Fronsvie. Her yearbook quote reads, "Leaders are made, they are not born." Now keep that in mind as we dive deeper here. Her father, Kent Fronsvie, as reported by Ron Unz, once chaired the Israel division of the arms corporation Raytheon, linking her family directly to Israel's military-industrial complex. Just a coincidence, I am sure. And then in an interview from a few years ago, Erika stated that the reason she moved to Arizona was because her mother was, quote, getting involved with the government.
She was getting involved with the government, so Homeland Security and Department of Defense.
Mother in Homeland Security and Defense, father supplied weapons to Israel. Just another nice coincidence there. Those will keep piling up. As you can see here in 2012, she won a beauty pageant owned by Donald Trump and then became Miss Arizona. After that, she tried to get into entertainment. She appeared in some music videos, this one from a country music band. But then at age 23, she does something kind of interesting, which is to set up an evangelical Christian organization called Everyday Heroes Like You, which developed a program called Romanian Angels, which advocated for adoptions, family reunifications, and deinstitutionalization policies for orphan children. And it operated from about 2011 to 2015. Those dates are important, which I'll get back to in a second. But yeah, I don't know. This whole thing seems kind of like a weird thing to do, to go to Romania to start a charity. This next part is where it gets super dark. According to Unz, behind the slogan, "Helping God's Forgotten Children Find Wings," her organization was actually suspected of having been involved in child trafficking. Whoa, yeah, those are some heavy claims. So I looked into it deeply. Obviously, I started with the mainstream fact checkers who say that there is absolutely no evidence of this claim, of course, but I'm here to report that we actually do have some evidence. This is from a Romanian newspaper. This headline is translated, but it reads, "A former translator from the American base in the city of Romania," that I'm not going to pronounce, accuses, and she says that it's a real brothel operated here where minors were brought in. Quote, "Anna Maria Nasiu was until recent years a translator at the American base," once again, city, can't pronounce it, Romanian name. "Everything seemed to be normal until Anna Maria discovered that in this military unit belonging to NATO forces, there was a real brothel where underage girls came to satisfy the desires of some soldiers, especially the commander of the Black Sea Area Support Team base, Otto Buscher." Okay, Otto Buscher, remember that name. This next part is where the dots will connect. Okay, I'm going to show you this video right here that was posted by Erika Kirk, then Erika Fronsvie, on Vimeo. Basically, it's a commercial for Romanian Angels, and it was posted in 2013.
I believe that we all have angels in our lives, and these are my little angels from Antonio Placement Center in Constanța, Romania. Our goal with the Romanian Angels Project was to show these children the true American heart during the holiday season.
Okay, anyways, it's basically a fluff video, but at the end, the person she thanks is none other than Colonel Otto Buscher. Yeah, here is a copy of the criminal complaint. It is in Romanian, but you can see the name Otto Buscher, and the years 2011 to 2013 is when these alleged crimes took place. So the person that Erika Kirk was working with in Romania to quote unquote help orphan children was accused of, yeah, not good. And you might be like, why have I never heard of this? Well, there's something called the U.S.-Romania Defense Cooperation Agreement that was signed back in 2005, wherein crimes committed by U.S. military personnel on Romanian bases used by U.S. forces fall under U.S. jurisdiction, especially if they occur while on duty or within the installations. So essentially, everything was just swept under the rug. This guy, Otto Buscher, just retires, and according to my research, here's his LinkedIn, he's like having a nice, quiet retirement in New Hampshire. Erika Kirk's Romanian Angels mysteriously just shuts down shortly thereafter. She then keeps a pretty low profile until she is set up on a TPUSA interview with Charlie Kirk, and they fall in love, they get married, and you won't believe this, but their wedding was actually funded by TPUSA, so very interesting. And fast forward, as we all know now, Charlie Kirk dies a gruesome death, and she takes over as CEO of Turning Point with the new organization now much more powerful than it ever was. So it's almost like Charlie is more valuable to them dead than alive. Not gonna say this is a honeypot, I've gotten in trouble for that before, but something doesn't seem right here. Especially because if you just look at Turning Point right now, they're not asking any more questions. They're ready to move on. They're ready to fundraise. Erika looks happy as a clam, and Charlie is basically in the rearview mirror at this point, even before we really have all the facts. Something just feels wrong here to me. And so unless you have something to gain from Charlie being dead, we should all still be asking the questions and demanding all the answers. My name's James Lee. This is the 5149 Show. Sound off in the comment section below. What do you think of all this? What do you think of the evidence that you've seen today? What do you think is going on? Do you think there's a cover-up happening, both in terms of the Romanian Angel situation and with Charlie Kirk's assassination? If you want to support my journalism, please take a second to like this video, share it with as many friends and family as possible, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It would help me out a lot. I appreciate your time. I'll see you in the next one.
USA 2012, Erika Fronte. Congratulations, Erika Fronte.